Vanakkam Chennai. We at Chennai Poll Canvas are bringing to you today one of the districts close to Chennai. I'm Ramya Kannan, and in the studio with me today is Sivaraman.
Hi Ramya.
Hi Sivaraman. So we look at one of the northern districts. Which is that district?
Yeah, it is a Tiruvallur district.
Right.
It is located in northern part of the Tamil Nadu.
Right, and for people of Chennai, remember it is also the home of the infamous Kuvam River, isn't it?
And as well as Pulal Lake,
right,
and other water bodies which supplies to the city.
There are over 33 water bodies actually in Tiruvallur district,
Yes,
and that came into focus during the floods. But let's come back to this discussion. First, let's head over to the field and see what this bird's eye view of Tiruvallur district has to show us.
Across the northern and western edges of Chennai and into Tiruvallur district, a common story is emerging. Rapid urbanization, industrial growth, and residents still waiting for basic infrastructure to catch up. In Madhavaram, expansion has been swift, but residents say infrastructure has not kept pace. Poor roads, inadequate drainage, and flooding during rains continue to disrupt daily life. Nearby industrial belts like Manali are dealing with a different challenge: environmental pollution. With industries operating close to residential areas, concerns over air and water quality remain high among residents. In Ambattur, stalled growth is a key concern. Residents are demanding better sewer networks, wider roads, and improved civic planning to support the area's expansion.
அம்பத்தூரில் நிறைய குறைகள் இருக்குது சார். இன்னும் பேசிக் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், கவர்மெண்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் இங்கே இல்லை சார். அது நாங்கள் தொடர்ந்து ஒரு 10 வருஷமாக கேட்டுட்ருக்கோம். அது இன்னும் வரல. அதே மாதிரி ப்ளே கிரவுண்டுக்கும் நிறைய லெட்டர்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டோம். ப்ளே கிரவுண்ட் இங்கே ஒன்று கேட்குறோம். அதுவும் இன்னும் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் இல்லை.
அம்பத்தூரை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் பேசிக் ரெக்குயர்மெண்ட்டு இன்னும் ஃபில்ஃபில் ஆகவே இல்லை. நோ ப்ராப்பர் ரோட்ஸ், இன்னும் சாம் வாட்டர் ட்ரைன் அண்டு திஸ் சுயர் வாட்டர் சிஸ்டம் எல்லாமே இன்கம்ப்ளீட்டாக இருக்குது. என்டையர் சோர் வாட்டர் இஸ் கெட்டிங் இன்டு வாட்டர் பாடிஸ்.
சிடிஹெச் ரோடு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நாட் ஓன்லி வைடனிங் மட்டும் பண்ணாமல்ல, அதை ஈவன் ரீலே கூட அவங்க இந்த 5 வருஷத்துல சரியா பண்ணாம ரொம்ப மோசமா இருக்கு.
Moving to Maduravoyal, there are signs of progress. Infrastructure projects have improved connectivity, but civic issues such as drainage and traffic congestion continue to linger. In Avadi, the constituency is in transition. While development is underway, residents still face water shortages, poor sewer networks, and gaps in basic services. A similar pattern is visible in Poonamallee, where multiple infrastructure projects are in place, yet residents point to gaps in civic amenities and the need for better implementation on the ground.
கடந்த 5 ஆண்டுகளில் மின்சார சுடுகாடு பயனற்ற கிடக்குது, குப்பை தொட்டிகள் சீர்கேடாக இருக்குது, குடிநீர் வசதி இல்லை, மக்களுக்கு ஒரு காலேஜ், இந்த தொகுதிக்கு ஒரு காலேஜ் தேவைப்படுது, ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் காலேஜ் இல்லாமல் இருக்குது, மற்றும் சுகாதார கேடு இருக்கிறதுனால ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் தேவைப்படுது, அதுவும் முறையாக செயல்படுவதில்லை. சின்ன ஹாஸ்பிட்டலாக தான் இருக்குது பூந்தமல்லி தாலுக்கு. ஒரு பெரிய ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் கொண்டு வந்தால் நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
Further out in Tiruvallur, connectivity and traffic congestion dominate everyday concerns. With growing population and limited public transport options, commuting has become a daily challenge.
நியூ பஸ் ஸ்டாண்ட் கட்டியிருக்காங்க, ஆனால் இன்னும் அதை இனாகுரேஷன் பண்ணல. ரெண்டாவது இஷ்யூ இங்கே எம்டிசி பஸ் தான் மேக்ஸிமம் ஓடுது. ஆனால் எம்டிசி பஸ்ஸுக்கு இங்கே டெப்போ கிடையாது. அது டெப்போ இல்லாதனால மார்னிங்கில் லேட் ஆகுது வண்டிங்க போகிறதுக்கு. அதனால் வேலைக்கு போகிறவங்களோ மற்றவங்களோ எல்லாருக்குமே கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. அது மாதிரி ஈவினிங் ஏர்லியராக க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடுறாங்க. ஏன்னா மந்தவள்ளி, அப்புறம் கேகே நகர், வடபழனி, ஆவடி எல்லாம் அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துலேருந்து தான் பஸ்ஸஸ் இங்கே வருது. திருவள்ளூர் டெப்போன்னு இருந்தால் இந்த பிரச்சனை இருக்காது.
அரசு மருத்துவமனை கட்டிடம் பார்த்திங்கன்னா இன்றைக்கி 7 மாடி கட்டிடம். அதில் கேத்லாப் இல்லாமல் இருந்தது. 12 கோடி செலவில் புதிய சிடி ஸ்கேனும் கேத்லாபும் இப்போ திறந்து வைக்கப்பட்டுருச்சு. ஏன்னா எல்லோரும் ரெஃபர் டு ஜிஹெச்ன்னு சென்னைக்கு போவாங்க. அது சட்டமன்றத்தில் அது பேசி அதை உடனே ஒப்புதல் கொடுத்து முதலமைச்சர் அந்த மிஷினை வாங்கி இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணி ஆப்ரேஷனுக்கு வந்துடுச்சு. அதே மாதிரி மப்சல் பஸ் ஸ்டாண்ட் 33 கோடி 75 லட்ச ரூபாயில் 5.3 ஏக்கர் நிலத்தில் அது இப்போ உருவாகி திறந்துப்பட்டிருக்கு.
In Tiruttani, the focus shifts to livelihoods. Residents are seeking more government support to improve income opportunities and local development. In Ponneri, despite being close to major industrial zones, many residents say they have yet to benefit from this development. Employment opportunities and infrastructure improvements remain limited. And in areas around Gummidipoondi, environmental concerns take center stage, with residents demanding the closure of waste disposal facilities and restoration of local water bodies like Tamil Lake. Across this entire region, the contrast is striking. Industrial growth, urban expansion, and infrastructure projects are visible. But on the ground, residents continue to face everyday challenges, from water shortages and pollution to traffic congestion and lack of basic civic amenities.
கும்மிடிப்பூண்டி தாலுல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மொத்தம் 4 சிப்காட் இருக்குது. கும்மிடிப்பூண்டி சிப்காட்டு, மகேந்திரா சிப்காட்டு, மாநல்லூர் சிப்காட்டு, தேர்வகண்டி சிப்காட்டு. இங்கே வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பலதரப்பு மக்கள் வசிக்கிறாங்க. வட இந்தியா, தென் மாநில மக்கள். இவர்களுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா போதுமான போக்குவரத்து வசதி உண்டு, ஆனால் இல்லை. இங்கேருந்து சென்னை போனாலும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒன்று ட்ரெயின் இல்லாட்டி பஸ்ஸு தான். ட்ரெயின் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே சென்னைக்கு போகிறது 2 மணி நேரம் ஆகும். வெறும் 44 கிலோமீட்டர் கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு. பஸ்ஸு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கேருந்து டைரெக்டாக பஸ் இல்லை. இங்கேருந்து மாதவரம் போகணும், ரெட் ஹில்ஸ் போகணும். இங்கேருந்து அதுக்கு தான் கோயம்பேடு போக முடியும்.
The demand across constituencies is consistent: better planning, stronger infrastructure, and development that reaches every neighborhood.
Yeah, so that gives us a good idea, doesn't it? You were talking about 10 constituencies, assembly constituencies. Which are these 10 assembly constituencies?
See, actually, Tiruvallur district was carved out of S12 Sengalpattu MGR district
Right.
in 1997. Madhavaram, Avadi, Maduravoyal, Ambattur, Tiruvallur are under the Chennai's city limits.
And the rest are
Rest are Tiruvallur, Tiruttani, Gummidipoondi, Ponneri, Poonamallee,
other constituencies
in the districts.
Yeah. So it will be very interesting for us to look at the political history. It's had a rather open playing field, if I remember right. Tiruvallur as a district has encouraged a lot of the political parties. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's in the past 3 decades, this DMK and ADMK is winning the. Earlier, it was a bastion of Congress.
Right. So it has given room for the Congress, the DMK and the AIADMK in a sense, right?
Correct.
Now we've spoken a bit about the politics. Let's go over to the field where our reporter Deepa has been checking out the constituencies in the district for us. Deepa, what have you heard from the field?
Hi, I'm Deepa H. Ramakrishnan. Today I am going to present Tiruvallur district, which has 10 assembly constituencies, with 2 of them being reserved. Some of these constituencies border Chennai district and are also part of the Greater Chennai Corporation. The district, which is known as the rice bowl of Chennai, has vast agricultural lands under paddy and vegetable cultivation. It is also known for its mango, guava, orchards and new fruits like dragon fruits. However, with rapid urbanization and the need for more housing units, agricultural lands are being converted to housing lands, and that is happening in an unchecked manner. The district has also pockets of land mining issues. However, with rapid urbanization and the need for housing growing, conversion of agricultural lands is happening in a rapid manner.
Thank you, Deepa, for our valuable information on the constituencies on the ground. Let us look at the other constituencies in the field.
So let's look at the key constituencies in among these 10 itself in Tiruvallur district.
Shall we look at the Tiruvallur constituency, assembly constituency
Yeah,
itself?
we can, yes.
V.J. Rajendran, the sitting DMK MLA, has been fielded for the constituency for the 3rd time. Likewise, B.V. Ramana, former ADMK minister, also contesting from the constituency for the 3rd time. Arun Kumar of Tamil Nadu Assembly is new to the constituency, not seen actively canvassing. Nam Tamilar Katchi candidate Sendil Kumar is also on the fray.
So, Sivaraman, you mentioned that the TVK has not been very active on the field in this constituency. Are they active in the other constituencies?
Not that much.
The other key constituencies, do you just want to mention them? And it's always a four-cornered contest in this, election.
Among the 10, at least 5 will have a four-cornered contest.
Right. All right. Do you want to mention the other key constituencies in the region?
Yeah, it's Tiruttani constituency is a major constituency.
Yeah, that's a temple town also.
Yeah. Tiruttani constituency, you have Krishnamurthy of DMDK is contesting on behalf of DMK Alliance. Likewise, Ko Hari, former ADMK MLA and MP, is contesting as a candidate here.
Right.
And Satyakumar of TVK, Chandran of Nam Tamilar are in the fray. As the seat has been allotted to an alliance partner, it is said that there is a lack of coordination within DMK in the constituency.
Right, and that seems to be a pattern here.
Yeah.
Let's look at the city constituencies. Shall we look at Avadi, because it's it's in the Chennai city limits and it has a substantial connect with the city itself.
Yeah, in the Avadi Assembly constituency also you have 4 prominent parties are in the fray.
Right.
DMK candidate Avadi SM Nasser is seeking re-election. In the ADMK alliance, BJP candidate Rajasimhan Mahendran alias Aswin is contesting.
Okay.
Ramesh Kumar is a candidate from Tamilaga Vetri Kalagam. While Punitha Sanmugam is contesting on behalf of Nam Tamilar Katchi. In Avadi constituency, with the BJP contesting as a part of ADMK alliance, the chances of victory for the DMK candidate, Avadi SM Nasser, have become significantly easier.
Right. So, we have been hearing about who's in the fray now, and for a political view, bringing in a political lens to the whole issue, let's go over to Sashikant Sendil, the MP for Tiruvallur. So, please tell us what you think are the issues that have to be addressed in the district.
The Tiruvallur constituency itself is a suburban constituency which has urban, semi-urban and also rural structures. So it's a mix of all the 3 groups of people. So in Tiruvallur is also a fast growing suburban, which means that one has to plan properly for its growth as far as urban development is concerned, and also there will be always environmental concerns. Tiruvallur district also has a lot of commercial establishments, especially the port and also power generation units. So it has its own issues, the ports and their associated ecosystem. It also has one of the biggest rice growing places in Ponneri. So overall, the constituency is very multi-pronged, and we are up to the mark. We have a program by which we work on things. Last 10 years has been, in my opinion, good development, very solid and steady development in all indicators. In the coming days also, we'll continue the programs that we had started already.
Thank you, Mr. Sashikant Sendil, for that. We are glad that you could spare time to speak to us. Now, Sivaraman, there are a lot of issues in this, constituency. That's a mix of agrarian as well as the service sector, and there's a temple town to add to it. What do you think will be the key issues in, each of these constituencies? Let's start with Poonamallee, because we did not discuss the political situation there.
Yeah, almost all the constituencies has agrarian populations here.
Right.
And most of the agriculturists are lamenting that their lands being converted to housing plots.
Right.
That is one of the major issues. Poonamallee, they have constructed the metro train facilities, but there is no further development near the metro rail corridor. Near the bus stand, you have a congested lane, congested roads.
Right.
Roads were not relayed for long. These are the issues in Poonamallee.
Right. And for the agrarian population, what would be their main demands? Is the direct procurement centers, is that an issue? Is setting the MSP, minimum support price, an issue? What are the issues for the farmers?
In Tiruvallur district itself, they are facing some, they are growing a lot of mangoes.
Right.
They are not getting remunerative prices for their crop. So they are seeking some kind of bulk production unit in the constituency.
Right, that's very interesting. It's goes to show that there are many factors involved in an election, and all these factors need to be satisfied by the politician who is elected.
And the other thing is that in all the 10 constituencies you have, there is no interconnected bus services, there is no proper bus services to the city.
Right. Yeah, Sivaraman, that's pretty comprehensive, to do it in this short while. I think you've given us a good idea of what it is in Tiruvallur district. Having done that and given you a perspective into 10 assembly constituencies, I think it's time to take a light moment with Chennai Chinnathambi.
Vanakkam, this is Chennai Chinnathambi, and if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that your feed is brimming with the biggest news of the day, the delimitation bill linked to the Constitution Amendment Bill being defeated in the Lok Sabha. CM Stalin jumped straight into celebration mode last night, bursting crackers as he hailed it as Tamil Nadu defeating Delhi. Mind you, this is the first time any constitutional amendment has failed in the Lok Sabha since 2014. Want to read more about this? Head over to our website. But even with that victory, the Chief Minister and leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi, usually brothers in arms, didn't actually make a joint campaign appearance in Tamil Nadu today. The DMK chalked it up to scheduling conflicts, but I can't help but wonder if there's a bit of trouble in paradise. I mean, let's not forget they didn't share a stage in Puducherry too. Meanwhile, TVK Chief Vijay is out campaigning in his constituency, Perampur. He's been testing not just his people skills, but his artistic ones too, by drawing whistle columns. He's continuing his campaign in the city today, so I hope you're all watching out for traffic. And just when you think the day can't get more dramatic, over in Kodaikanal, officials find guns in a car during checking. For a moment, it felt like a crime thriller, until it turned out to be toy guns. Only in election season, right? That's all from me for today. One quick weather update before I sign off, and unfortunately, it's not great news. Interior districts of Tamil Nadu will continue to see scorching heat for a few more days. Coastal areas might have near normal temperatures, but expect oppressive conditions thanks to high humidity. Stay hydrated and stay safe. That's all for today. Bye.
Nandri Chinnathambi. Sivaraman, one thing is, though we are discussing particular constituencies, Chinnathambi brings us information from across the state. Do you enjoy watching Chinnathambi?
Yes, really, Ramya. It's actually interesting facts, extra interesting facts they are providing.
Right.
So it will be very interesting for me as well as other readers.
Absolutely. I hope you are being entertained and informed by us. Remember, April 23rd is voting day. Do go out and cast your votes. Meanwhile, on Chennai Poll Canvas, we will cover the other districts and give you a sense of what is happening in Tamil Nadu.